Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, the Seattle Seahawks beat the Patriots by the score of 29-13. Seattle defense dominated this ball game. They sacked Drake May 6 times, picked him off twice, and forced a fumble. And I don't know if you know this, Ocho, but if you cannot run the ball against Seattle, you can't beat them because they're going to play quarters coverage. They'll keep the safeties back, and then just hawk you with your front seven. And Mike McDonald saw something earlier. If you notice, he brought a lot of slot pressure with a spoon. Even Warren. They brought that pressure, and Drake May, it got to him because when he wasn't expecting pressure, they brought it. When he was expecting pressure, they backed up out of it. And what it caused him to do is make some errant throws when he had guys open. This game should have been over a long time ago. Sam Darnold did not play his best ball. He left some plays on the field, Ocho. On the third down, he missed Cooper Kupp. Jackson Smith and Jigba should have walked in the end zone at that post. He was late. He threw it on his back here. Great jump by Gonzalez. The ball was late. If he throws that like he's supposed to, that's a walk-in touchdown. But anyway, they win it anyway, 29-13. Ocho, what did you like about what you saw from Seattle from start to finish?
I mean, start to finish on defense. I said it from the beginning. The games like this are won in the trenches. It starts with the defense. Listen, offense, it puts butts in the seats, but defense wins championships. And that's why the game was won tonight by Seattle. I think offensively, Seattle didn't do much in the first half, but hell, neither did the offense of New England. They didn't do anything. The game was close enough, and they've had opportunities. Drake May and that offense had opportunities to make it a game, but they just couldn't do anything offensively because the defense plays so damn well. I'm not sure who the center, the guard, and the left tackle are for the goddamn New England Patriots. They need to get into the weight room this offseason. They need to get into the weight room this offseason. I even tweeted that. I tweeted at halftime, at the half. If you're going to do anything outside of the quick game, play action or 5-step drop, you need to help the left guard. You need to help the center in the best way you can because they are getting obliterated in anything outside of 3-step drop. And listen, offensively, the Seahawks didn't get going. They had a play here and a play there, and things didn't open up until the second half. And they ran away with the game.
The thing is, it's hard to go play. The thing is, Ocho, they couldn't run the football. And once you can't run the football, because their corners are really good, they're going to break on anything underneath. And they know you don't have time to throw it deep. So now you're up against it. You're right. That left side of the line for the Patriots is not very good. Will Campbell was a high draft pick, and I don't know if it's injury, but he has a problem with speed guys, and he has a guy that converts speed to power. Because if you look at him, Ocho, when he sets on the bull, the guys still go by him. Well, hold on. You just said heavy. You know he's going to come with the bull, and he still runs you over?
Yeah, you got to anchor down. I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. The Ocho, he anchored, and he got to do some squats. He got to do some squats. He got to do some power clean. Because right now, they going through him like foreign water through a tourist. And I'm like, bro, you got to get stronger. It's not good enough. He's a liability. Your left tackle is supposed to be one of your best players, one of your two best players.
The best, huh? The best. Your left tackle is your money position. It's the quarterback's blind side. That's why they make the most money.
And look, I understand that he's a rookie, Ocho, but if you look at him since he got back, now he played much better. And I'm going to say, you know what, Ocho? A lot of that might have to do with injuries because he did have a lower leg injury.
Yes.
But boy, these playoffs were not kind to him because everybody got an opportunity because all these games are televised and there's only one going on at a time. And so you can see just how bad he was. And he was a liability. He was their worst offensive lineman, followed closely by the left guard. You can have one because they work as a unit. The offensive line is never one. But when you got two of a five-spoke bike, it's gonna make you look bad, Ocho. It's gonna make you look bad.
Not only that, not only they couldn't hold up in pass protection, but the fact that you couldn't run the ball, and that makes you one-dimensional. And when you're playing a defense like that is really good at all three levels. Hell, the funny thing about the Seahawks, you didn't even have to blitz if you didn't want to, because your back end is just that goddamn good. But they decided to blitz and make Drake May uncomfortable, and they got to him. They got to him almost every time. And the time that they didn't, when he was expecting a blitz and didn't get it, the goddamn throws were airing.
Yes. Because that's what you want to do. You want to speed him up. You want to make him think that we're coming when we're not, and you want to make it well, they're not coming and we are. And if you notice, they're blitzing speed guys. So the distance, the time that, and he timed the spoon was timing it up perfect.
Hey,
he was timing it up perfect. I mean, he was hitting the line on a dead run, and boom. I give Mike McDonald, he pitched the game. I thought Clint Kubiak called a great game. You see the run, they stuck with the run. Stuck with the run. We're not going to get away from it, even though we didn't get you stopped us in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. Yeah, we only got 2 yards, but I'm not abandoning it. I'm not going to put us in a situation where we just throw, incomplete, and the defense is now your offense is right back on the field. I'm going to take some time off this clock. But the first half, this game was all about K9. He did. He was sensational because at one point I think he had the same amount of yards by himself as the team had, because that was it. I thought the Patriots did a great job on JSN. I thought they did a great job. Gonzalez took him some, and when they didn't have him, they did a great job of rolling coverage and having people up underneath him. They did a great job on him, but it was just too much firepower by the Seattle Seahawks. That defense is as good as advertised, and when the Patriots couldn't run the football, they were in a heap of trouble because they could get there with 4, and when they brought pressure, they got there every single time.
Hey, goddamn! There was some bright spots for the New England Patriots.
Where were they?
Obviously,
the uniform.
I mean, Christian Gonzalez. I'm just saying. I mean, from an individual standpoint, I think if I'm not mistaken, he only allowed maybe 2 completions tonight. He had a lot of pass breakups.
That deep ball to Rashid Shaheed.
The timing was impeccable. Impeccable timing, almost like that Pat Surtain play. If he had maybe another step, he could have almost picked that off damn near.
Sam Darnold probably
remember that Pat Surtain play when Pat picked it off
against Green Bay.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold's probably thinking, now if I throw the second ball like I threw the first ball, that's a touchdown. Because if I put that out there, he runs up under it. This one, if I take a little off it, I overshowed it. But I understand. He's like, man, as long as I don't make a mistake, they can't beat us. They can't consistently go up and down the field and beat us. And I thought he made some plays, but I thought early on he left some plays on the field. That third down play to Cooper Kupp, you stay on the field with that. JSN is out, stay on the field in that. The touchdown, that double move that JSN had on Gonzalez. Ocho, that's a touchdown. That's got to be a walk-in touchdown. You got to put that in front of him because there ain't no safety there. Ain't no safety there.
The time was off. I'm not sure why the time was off, but the time was off. I'm not sure if he had pressure, he had a hand in his face, or whatever it may have been. That's one of those. Once you hit that back foot, the ball's gone. The ball got to be gone.
Because first of all, I already know this. He's not bumped. So his timing is not going to be, and if he bumping once he gets past the 5 yard, it's going to be PI. So your timing is not going to be impeded. So all I got to do is Ocho, I'm in the shotgun. So one step, I take them 3 steps, that ball gone. Because I already know. JSN got a clean release. There is no safety in the hole. That's a walk-in touchdown.
Hey, exactly. All you got to do is put your ball put your body between the defender and the ball, and you go.
Oh, he got it. He got it. Oh, because I don't know how he run it. I mean, he running and do this. I'm like, hold on, man. All my knees. I left ACL, MCL, PCL, UCL. I left all that on the field.
Yeah.
But give Seattle credit. And the thing is, once they got past the Rams, I mean, think about it. And this is another indication that Drake made that Matthew Stafford should have been the MVP because he threw for damn near 900 yards against this team with no picks. Yes,
twice. And the funny thing too about it is the Rams' offensive line is much better than that of the Patriots too. So he was allowed the time to be able to do so, as opposed to the Patriots, whose offensive line was shaky all season long. That's what they talked about, because they were winning.
He dropped 42 on them, and then 28, 27 in 2 games, and had 13 tonight. Well, Seahawks is good. Do we know who won the MVP yet, Ocho?
I mean, I'm not
K9,
sure.
Look, if K9 get it, I mean, they can't get to everything, but give it to the whole defense. You can't give it to the whole defense. Maybe K9, for me, it'll be K9 or Spoon.
Right.
K9 or Spoon.
I think Kenneth Walker kind of set the tone for.
It'd be crazy if they gave it to the punter because he kept him pinned down.
Yeah, he did.
He put that thing. He put it out at the 1. He put it at the half. He put it at the 5.
Yeah, it should be K9. I'm happy for Sam Darnold.
Yes,
I'm happy for Sam Darnold on his journey. How everything started, being the third pick in the draft. Obviously going to the Jets. Things not going well in Carolina. Things not going well, in San Fran, and finally finding the destination. Minnesota. I'm sure Minnesota got to be kicking themselves in the what. Got to be kicking themselves in you know what. I'm not sure who makes the decision makings over there. Obviously, you understand the purgatory situation that they're in at the quarterback position, and to see Sam Darnold go over to a place like Seattle, where the structure and the environment is a winning organization, and finally get what we all dream of. We played this game for one reason, that's to win the championship, and he got him.
He did. Sam Darnold, 19 of 38, 202, 1 touchdown, clean game, no interception. He was sacked once. Kenneth Walker, 27 carries, $135. They didn't turn the ball over. 32 carries for $141. No receiver went off. They were not going to let JSN beat him. They were not going to let him go crazy.
Yeah.
But that defense,
crazy. Listen, they're not the Legion of Boom, but they're not too goddamn far off. That's why the moniker that they call themselves the Dark Side. They're worthy. They're worthy of that moniker being called the Dark Side.
Definitely, could definitely play for the Legion of Boom. Witherspoon, he definitely could have been. Definitely could have been a starter opposite of Sherm. Now, absolutely. They got some hitters. Earl covers a little bit more ground. Cam was more of a thumper. Cam was going to knock you out on that. But they played a different coverage. This team is more quarters coverage, 4 across the board. And the other team was more of a single high safety, robber, lurk coverage, where Cam was looking to pick off any crossing routes. That's why he was knocking so many tight ends and wide receivers out on that crossing route, because he's looking to rob it. So, but this team, defensively, congratulations, D-Law. He's like, look, Dallas will always be my home, but I can't get a chip in Dallas. And he goes to Seattle in his first year, he gets a chip. And they leaned on that veteran leadership. Leonard Williams, who came on the show, Ernest Jones IV, Julian. Congratulations, guy. Very well earned victory. Very hard fought victory. Mike McDonald, unbelievable job. Clint Kubiak called a great offensive game. This was a total team effort. And you know what? Look, they're gonna lose some pieces. They're gonna lose some, Ocho. But this team, they're equipped to be here for a minute. Now, injuries are all bets off. All bets off. You lose. Yeah. I mean, you lose JSN, and you lose a key guy like that offensively. All bets off. But I love the way Mac McDonald in 2 years have built this team. Give Snyder. Give him credit. Give him credit.
It's not Snyder's the GM, right? He's the GM
and player and
hell of a job.
Yep. You remember in 21? That was
You heard me? K9 won the MVP.
He? Okay, good deal.
Yeah,
good deal. Hey, I thought he was gonna get the record. That holding call, man, Ocho, he might have been over. He'd have been close to Timmy Smith 205.
Yeah, he would have been at 170 something if they didn't have that holding call. Yeah.
So that's Marcus. That'll put him at number 2, probably Marcus Allen. I think Marcus Allen had 170 something. But man.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
it's the type of game that we thought it was going to be, Ocho. We knew it wasn't going to be up and down.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that, but a lot of people were upset. Obviously, me asking the question, what do people think about the first half of the game? They were upset. It's a snooze fest. It's boring.
Well, that was the first time. You remember New England and the Rams was a snooze fest. Well, you know, the Pittsburgh and Minnesota was 2-0.
Yeah.
Well, it was 0-0 at the half against, I think, New England and the Rams back in Atlanta in 2019.
Yeah. I'd rather this tonight as opposed to a team getting blown out and you sit there through the entirety of the game.
I like that. But you never know. because the momentum in this game is so funny. In a regular season game, the momentum just swings and swings and swings. But in a game like this, the momentum only swings once, twice. And then how much separation can you get when you have the momentum? Because the other team's going to get it. And you see Seattle race out 12-0, and they get the touchdown. They get the fumble and go with 19-0. And then Ochocinco scores, the next thing you know, they get a touchdown, and then basically the game's over. Yeah, they tack on some cheap yardage, Ocho. I mean, you look at Drake May. If you didn't watch this game, you're like, well, okay, 23 or 43, 295, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But
no,
there was some tickets, them empty calorie yards. They pressured him, 6 sacks, 43 minus 43 yards, so they lost 43 yards on those sacks. 2 interceptions, a fumble. So he had a pick that went for a touchdown, and he had another fumble that set up a touchdown. But this defense, the defense was sensational. And we've seen this defense before. Super Bowl 48, they did this to the Broncos. The Broncos had the number 1 offense. Peyton Manning threw for 55 touchdowns. They averaged, 38 points a game. Had 3 receivers go over 1,000 yards. 5 different players have at least 10 touchdowns.
Right.
Well, Decker and DT, rest his soul, DT, both had 1,000 yards. Wes Welker had 10 touchdowns. DT, Decker, Julius Thomas had 10 touchdowns, and Noshawn Marino had 10 touchdowns. But the Legion of Boom came out and dominated. It took a Herculean effort. It took Tom Brady. Anybody else, Super Bowl 49, they do that again. But that's Tom Brady. And Tom Brady, a vampire. Man, you better drive a stake through that mofo hard or shoot him with some silver bullets. Because other than that, he's going to tear your ass up.
In precious situations, he shows up the biggest.
He's super duper calm. You know what? I would like they should have been measure him to see how calm he is in those situations. You know how you in pressure situation, heartbeat goes up. They have him on runner sometimes, and you see their heart rate goes up 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. I wonder what Tom Brady's heart rate was in situations like that. It'd have been very interesting to see. But man, this was a look, Ocho, I mean, they got 29 points. I can see if the game was like it was in Atlanta, 13-3. That's some bull jive.
Right. Yeah.
But you got two very good defenses. I mean, look, New England, the offense didn't help New England out. All those 3 and outs, and that's what happened with the Broncos. The Broncos just made one fatal mistake. They went for it on 4th down instead of settling for the field goal. It cost them. But the Broncos sacked him 5 times. He was sacked. Think about how many times he turned the ball over against Houston. And they got away from it because CJ said, well, I'm going to one-up you. I ain't finna let you lose this game. Let me help y'all win. Let me throw 4 picks in the first half. But Seattle's defense, man, God almighty no. They
were good. And people were complaining, the Patriots offensive play calling is bad. It's a snooze fest. They're not doing anything. But I don't think people understand that the goddamn Seahawks defense is that good. And
they gave the second fewest points.
17.
Because I think was 1. Houston was 1. They were 2. Broncos were 3. Patriots was maybe top 5. Yeah, they in this age and time, you give up less than 20 points a damn game. With the way they call it, the way these explosive offense, and I mean, you're in a division with the Rams. You're in a division with the 49ers. 2 teams that can put points on the board. Oh, man. No. They good. They good front to back. Their D-line is good. The linebacker, Ernest Jones IV, is really good. And that secondary is outstanding. I'm talking about outstanding. And you know what, Ocho? They let them play today.
Yeah.
They let them play.
Yeah.
They let them play. And that's what you wanted. The Patriots offensive line, you gave up 20 in 4 games, you gave up 21 sacks. You gave up 21 sacks in 4 games, Ocho. That's 5 sacks a game. 5 sacks a game. If that's a regular season game, that's 85 sacks. Your quarterback will play that year and then he'll be done.
He'll be hurt.
Y'all got to fix that. You got to fix that.
and it's not talked about because you're winning too.
Yes, but if you watched them against Houston, and everybody's like, well, that's Houston. They do that to everybody. Okay, you see them against the Broncos, where the Broncos sack everybody, and you let it go. But ain't nothing you can do about it now, Ocho. We here. Ain't like we can go out there and get something, get off it. You can't get Trent Williams. You know what I'm saying? You can't trade for a tackle. You got what you got.
Yeah.
But the problem is that when you get to games like this, it gets magnified. Whatever your weakness is, it gets magnified. And the offensive line has been a problem. And I thought they did a great job of getting after him. Drake May took off a couple of times. But for the most part, when they got there, they got home, they got him on the ground.
Yeah.
They got him on the ground, but Witherspoon was sensational. I mean, hey, he don't get talked about enough. He might be the best blitzing slot guy I've seen. Because he's so Ocho, they don't realize what did Spoon run? He ran like what, 4.2 something? 4.2, 4.3?
Nah, Willen ran 4.2. I think Witherspoon might be 4.3 though.
Yeah.
He might be not only was he getting home, he was still beating someone in front of him once he got home too. He had to beat somebody one time. I think it might have been the guard or the tackle. Somebody was left when he blitzed. It almost looked like damn near like a double mug.
It was
almost like a double mug.
Because what happened was that
he beat the tackle. I'm like, he beat the guard at the time. I'm like, well, goddamn.
Well, what happened was that 7 and the back took 7, and that left Spoon.
Yeah.
But if you go watch Spoon, look how fast he closed that. Because he had to bend. I think Spoon ran 4.42. Ocho, and when he stuck his foot in the dirt, because was getting ready to throw the ball. Hit it, 7 catches, Wansu.
Perfect.
Seahawks general manager John Snyder was already the first NFL exec to construct multiple Super Bowl rosters with different coaches and 0 common players. Now he's built 2 Super Bowl champions, 2 iconic defenses in 2 separate eras. He knows what he's looking for. Mike McDonald, the Ravens defense hadn't been the same since he left. Because remember, Ocho, after they lost the AFC Championship game, he got the job in Seattle. And everybody's like, well, hold on, damn. Now you see why he got that job.
Yeah. You
Third youngest coach to win the Super Bowl. Behind Sean McVay and Mike Tomlin, both who won it at 36. He's 38.
38. Yeah, some coaches have an eye for it. Huh?
Yes.
Some coaches have an eye for it, and it makes your job easier as a coach when you understand what you're looking for and you understand how to put pieces together. The better the hand you play when you get your cards dealt, the better your chances of winning.
Can you lead men? It comes down, can you lead men?
That's all.
And the answer is yes, he can. And he's done it. An unbelievable job of leading men. John Snyder's done a great job of constructing this roster. Like you said, think about it now. Everybody laughed at him when he moved on from Russ. Oh, y'all gave him on Russ, Russ still had you. It's like, nah, I know. They believe that Russ was on the downside of his career. They have been proven correct.
Yes.
People laughed at them when they got rid of Geno.
No,
they have been proven correct. When they moved on from DK and Lockett, they have been proven correct.
Yes, and it's been everything he has been advertising.
Yes. And the tight ends, I mean, you look at Barner, I mean, they ain't got no big name tight ends, but those guys make plays when given an opportunity. And defensively, oh my goodness.
It speaks for itself.
Oh man, to get Big Leonard Williams, to go out in free agency and get D Law, and to bring in Jaron Reed, and to get Ernest Jones the fourth, to sign Julian Love when you already got Jamal Adams. Give me credit.
I most of the time you would call it luck when you do it once.
yeah.
Most of the time you call it luck when you do it once, but when you do it a second time,
you can't. Ocho, you can't be that lucky and draft Russell Wilson and Richard Sherman and Bobby Wagner and Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas. You can't be that lucky.
That ain't luck.
You can't be that lucky and go get Curse and Baldwin and Golden Tate. You can't be that lucky. And guess what? In 5-6 years later, you turn around and do it again? No, that ain't lucky. Hell no. Hell to the no. to say, look, we believe we're a quarterback away from being a championship team. Because if you look at the pieces, they're there. Yeah, they got a few added. Yeah. They added D-Law, but they've added a few pieces. But for the most part, this roster is what it is. It's what it was last year. And they believe they were a quarterback away from competing for a Super Bowl. And I'd be damned.
They were right. And the funny thing about it, too, if you think about it, you understand how the landscape of the NFL works. You understand for each team to be able to be in contention and to be in the conversations of reaching a Super Bowl. I mean, all you are is a quarterback away. Now, there are other aspects of it that you need as well. There are other pieces that you need as well. But the foundational piece to even think about playing in the Super Bowl is having a goddamn quarterback, unless your defense is all world. And even then, in today's game, you're gonna need a little help.
Look, I like Sam Darnold when he came out in 26. I didn't know Sam Darnold could be there. Well, he wasn't gonna be this in New York. So let me take that back. I thought Sam Darnold, I love Sam Darnold coming out, especially what he did in the Rose Bowl. I don't know if you remember, Ocho. He went crazy. He went crazy. If I'm not mistaken, that was against Penn State. Saquon went crazy, but he lost his damn mind.
Yeah.
And so I really liked him. But going to the Jets, Tom Brady would have been a bust with the Jets. That's how bad that organization is. Ain't nobody succeeded with the Jets. Nobody.
It's bad.
So with that being said, sometimes, Ocho, the best thing happen is that you move on. It's like a relationship, Ocho.
Yeah.
She wasn't right for him. He wasn't right for her. They get with different partners, and I be damned if it ain't happy ever after.
It happens like that.
It does. Huh? It absolutely does. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a relationship not working for two people, and they go their separate ways, and they get with other people, and I be damned.
Yeah, depending on you always get a different version of someone else depending on who they with.
Yeah.
Every version ain't the same.
But you are also a different version because you're like, okay, but sometimes we got to do some self-checking now. I mean, look, I don't, every time my car start acting up, I don't just take it to the shop. I was like, okay, did I check my tires? Did I run over a nail? Did I hit a pothole, Ocho? Hey, sometimes I got to do some you have to do some self-evaluating also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's easy, like, she ain't want to do nothing. She ain't want to go nowhere. She ain't want to cook. She ain't want to dress up. She always in sweats, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. But what about you? Because you hit the door and all you do is raise hell soon you get home.
Nobody trying to.
Well, you can pick up too. So a lot of times you have to, self-evaluate. It's like, okay, what could I have done differently? Mm-hmm. And sometimes you're like, hey, I want this thing. I ain't gonna do nothing differently because I want you to go. But this was an epic season for them, Ocho. And that's what you have to, and that's the thing, Ocho, because you don't know if you're going to get back. Oh, the Broncos going to get back. Oh, the Patriots. Who said that? Who guaranteed that? Just because you was good this year, you automatically think you're going to be good next year?
No. Mm-mm. I think people have been spoiled by the Patriots with Brady. People have been spoiled by the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes and the wizardry they've had, the Eagles, obviously, as of late outside of this season, and thinking it's very easy to always get back. It's so difficult. It's so difficult.
This is New England's 12th trip to the Super Bowl in franchise history, but only the third without Belichick as the head coach and Tom Brady at quarterback. The Patriots are now 0-3 in those Super Bowls. They lost Super Bowl 20. What was that, 35-10, I think, to the Bears, the 85 Bears, Ocho. They lost Super Bowl 31 to Brett Favre and the Packers in 1996, and then they lost, obviously, they lost this one. With the Seahawks win over the Patriots tonight, Chiefs remain the only team in the AFC to win a Super Bowl this decade. Damn. Seattle is the fourth NFC team alongside the Buccaneers, Rams, and Eagles to win the Super Bowl in the 2020s. And the thing is, when they get beat, because last year, got the brakes beat off them. The Chiefs got their eyes beat out. They lost to Tampa, beat their eyes out. This one was since they did make it close. I mean, that, what was it, 2016, Ocho?
Yeah, I forgot, 21-16, might be 21-16. I'm not sure.
I wonder who the entertainment is for the Seattle. Chad, do y'all know who the entertainment is? Because a lot of times, who performed y'all party, Ocho? You probably didn't even go.
Which party?
At the Super Bowl after the game.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not. Oh, after or
after the game, man. We know Bad Bunny perform at halftime. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, how'd you like it?
Ocho,
you like it?
I didn't understand not one word, but the production and the visual effects.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the visual. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah. It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. Yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, if you would hit me, I could explain, what he was saying. But it was dope. It was dope. I enjoyed it. And I mean, you think a lot of people complaining, oh, why didn't go back where you come from? Why?
He American. Puerto Rico is a part of America.
Let
me ask you a question, Ocho. Where were these people when you two performed? What part of America are you two from? What about the Rolling Stones? Did the Rolling Stones? Hold on, Chad. Y'all look. Tell me if the Rolling Stones ever performed. What about Paul McCartney?
Come on, man. I know. You know I know. I just don't understand. I mean, we're all about, cultural diversity and having everyone else having a chance. And we've had every different type of performer at our halftime shows. I'm not sure what the problem is. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. Enjoy it. And especially when it comes to Latin music. Listen, if you don't understand the words, hey, forget not knowing the words. It's a vibe. Enjoy the music.
No matter what you think of him, he's the most popular artist in the world. The NFL is trying to go global. I don't know if you noticed, but look at those games where they got games at next year. 9 of those games, they in Rio, they in Australia, they all over the place.
Hey, I was here jamming, boy.
Hey, I'm looking at the visual. I say, okay, you play into your heritage. I like that. They got the snow cones and they got to playing dominoes and the women getting the nails done. I was like, okay, I'm feeling it.
And the funny thing about it, if you notice all the flags, the flags, they paid tribute to everybody.
I'm watching.
They paid tribute to everybody. If I'm not sure, I mean, let
me tell you what I hate, because they quick if they don't like something to say, okay, boycott this. We're not going to watch. We're not going to watch. But if somebody outside of this boycott something, they say, get that un-American, get them out of here. Well, if you ain't like Bad Bunny, leave. Anybody that didn't like Bad Bunny, leave. That's what that's their favorite quote.
Yeah. And you know me. My taste in music. I mean, my genre and taste in music. I'm all over the place. I like Bad Bunny. Hell, I like Leonard Skinner. Hell,
I don't give a damn. They had the Easter Bunny. I'm watching halftime show.
Yeah,
so I don't give a damn. I'm watching it. So what am I supposed to? I get it, Ocho. It's the biggest stage. I'm gonna watch because look, it's regular season game, Ocho. We ain't nobody watching no halftime. I mean, how many times do I need to see a dog catch a frisbee, a monkey ride a dog, small kids 4 and 5, 6 years old playing football? I'm cool.
Or see juggling.
When it comes to a halftime show at the Super Bowl, I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
I am.
Yeah.
So I don't care if you didn't like it. I liked it.
Yeah, I did. And speaking of music too, right? I'm so excited every time February comes around. I get happy. Obviously, I went to the World Cup draw not too long ago, and I heard Bocelli perform. And I haven't missed Andrea Bocelli come to Miami in February in a very long time. Outside of when COVID hit, that's where I'm going. I'm going to see Andrea Bocelli at.
Where?
Guess where I'm going?
Where you gonna see him?
In Raleigh.
Oh, he gonna be in North Carolina.
Yeah, he's in Raleigh, February 20th.
Damn.
February 20th. He's in Miami. He's in Miami like towards Valentine's Day, but I'm doing something with all the kids. Yeah. They definitely don't like that. So I'm not.
No kids don't know about no opera.
No. So I'm excited.
Oh man, that was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Look, I like the game, Ocho. Yeah, sure. I mean, all things being equal, what we want, Ocho? We want 29-28. That'd have been great too. But you got what you got. You got two outstanding defenses, and the team's other quarterback, he was a second-year guy, and he looked like a second-year guy. And those rookie offensive linemen that they had on the left side looked like rookie offensive linemen. I don't know what you expect. Y'all better stop thinking there, but just because you got a Patriots uniform on, you're going to be damn Tom Brady. You not.
Nah.
Tom Brady is one-on-one. You ain't going to ever see Tom Brady again. So I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all think what the Patriots did was easy. It's not. Tom made it look easy.
I was just going to say that.
It's not easy to win, especially on that big stage. And as much as you tell yourself it's a regular game, you are a damn fool if you believe that. Ain't no regular season. Tell me what the regular season y'all game that y'all got 2 weeks to prepare for. And then you leave a week before to get down there.
Right.
You know what this is. Look, I was very fortunate. I was in 3 of these games and I won them all. And I know what it feels like to lose come playoff time, and the further you go, the more it hurts when you lose. That's just the way it is. And if something that matters to a boy, if something matters, if something means something to you, and you invested your hard-earned time and effort into it, the more you've invested, the more that it hurts. I can just imagine losing this game. The whole world watching, Ocho. Hundreds of millions of people are watching this game. All your homeboys might not be watching the regular season game, Ocho. They might not be watching the playoff game. But this game,
they're going to watch.
They watch it, Ocho. You got all your family. You don't spend buku money.
Yeah.
Flights. Because I took my family, it was pre-COVID. I mean, pre-9/11. Ticket was high as giraffe butt. And you got to pay for the hotel, Ocho.
Yeah, it's a lot come out of it. You
got mom, sister, sister-in-law, all them people coming.
Yeah.
Kids.
Hurt worse, though?
Girlfriend. My cousin.
Yeah, you know what hurt worse?
What that?
Especially to be a Patriot, right? To have a season like you had, and then jog back to all the work you put in to the point. Training camp, all-season program, mini camp, going into the season, having a great season, starting off 1-2, even starting off 1-2, doing what's necessary to have a winning season, getting through the playoffs and getting to the big dance, and all the work you put in, not turning into what you wanted it to, falling short. That has to be the worst. And there's no guarantee you can get back to this point again. There's no guarantee.
No guarantee whatsoever, Ocho. No guarantee. And if you played this game, you understand it. You understand just how fortunate you are to be in this position. And that's why I say, look, guys, I don't need you to be the reason why we win, but I don't need you to be the reason why we lose. Understand what this game is for. This game is for you, the festivities. Man, we won the game, Ocho. I think we might have stayed to the party. Man, we was out. We wanted everybody to see us. I agree because we the first one, Ocho. Green Bay, they had just won the Super Bowl the year before. And they come back. Right. They got the reigning Super Bowl MVP on their team. They tried the big boys. We see them out. We see them out. Hey, guys, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Good game. I think that's what you do, Ocho. Ain't that what you do? You good game? I ain't get a chance. I ain't get a chance to tell you because they roped the field off. Y'all had to get y'all ass off the field. So I would take time now. Good game, fellas. Good game. See y'all next year. Well, we gonna be back in here next year. Y'all won't.
Right.
Oh yeah. But Seattle, to the victor go the spoils. So whatever they say, ain't nothing you can say. I mean, I can just imagine that press conference afterwards, Ocho, they get you, okay, all right, you got to go to the podium and they ask you all the questions, what happened? You watch the game. They had 12, they call them the 12. I felt like they had 12 men on the damn field. They call them the 12 for real. Bad Bunny's halftime performance. This was incredibly cool. A source familiar with Bad Bunny's performance thought it tells me a lot that the couple in the halftime show got married for real. They invited Bad Bunny to their wedding, and in turn, he invited them to get married during his halftime performance. I was like, well, damn.
Mm-hmm.
obviously I didn't think it was real.
I thought it was a part of the performance because it transitioned so well with everything that was going on. And, I mean, her acting surprised and him getting on his knee. I thought it was part of the choreography.
I'm looking. I was like, well, damn.
If that was real, like, that's cool.
Where did he get all this stuff from? I see why it took him so long. This was the longest game. The game was like 4 hours, Ocho. Like, well,
because of the halftime show.
I was like, well, look, like I said, I didn't understand one word he was saying.
Right.
Production and visual effects.
Visuals, the visuals were good. Very good. Very good.
And around the world, I understand what the NFL is trying to do. He's the most popular singer in the world. No matter what you think of him, he is American. Last I checked, Puerto Rico was a U.S. territory, so they get a U.S. citizenship. Last I checked, I mean, I could be wrong. My history major, my history minor, and might be failing me right now. But at last I checked, it was a territory of the U.S. and they get citizenship. With that being said, man,
it was dope.
Yeah,
I liked it. And it's that music like that, man. It connects and brings us all together. Especially if
you want to be a part of it.
That, and if you have an open mind too, you got to have an open mind. Some people are really closed-minded. Even if you don't understand what he's saying, the music, you become one with the music, and you just vibe. I know you know how to salsa, you know how to merengue, but y'all thought move your feet and just catch the groove and just go. I mean, like, okay, you don't understand what he's saying, so what? I mean, you just move to what you like.
There were people that got upset with it. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and them perform at the halftime show. You're gonna look. Everybody's not gonna be happy. People got upset with Maroon 5, and people got upset with this group and Coldplay and bro.
You can't make everybody happy.
You're not going to make everybody happy. You're just not. So I think the best thing in the NFL is like, look, invite who you think. Look, sure, Usher was great. Usher was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Rihanna. I mean, look, I don't have, look, I'm going to watch it. I don't give a damn who they trot out there. Yeah. You can sing. Come on, entertain.
Yeah.
But I don't know who. I just want to know, who would y'all like to see them perform the halftime show? I know who you want. I know who you want, but y'all mad at her now because she not on y'all side. Taylor. Who? They won't that be. Yeah, but she not on their side. They talking about boycotting her.
Why? What she do?
They know what to do. They know what she did. But with that being said,
yeah. So, all right, let's say this. Besides Taylor Swift, Super Bowl's in LA next year. Matter of fact, Super Bowl is on Valentine's Day. Super Bowl is on Valentine's Day next year. The game falls on Valentine's Day. Who would you like, Chad? Who would you like to see perform Super Bowl in LA next year? Does it have to be someone? Are we gonna have that argument again? Super Bowl New Orleans and everybody wanted Lil Wayne, so now it's in LA. Does that mean we want what?
Who performed halftime show last year? I don't forgot that quick.
In Louisiana? Damn, I forgot who it was. I know they was upset. It wasn't Lil Wayne because it was New Orleans. Damn. Hey, Chad, who was the Super Bowl performer last year?
I don't know who it was. I forget. Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, that's right. It sure was. Matter of fact, what about Chris Brown?
Bro, they won't even let that man perform at the Grammys.
Listen, okay, you're right. But I'm just saying, as a performer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 1,000.
As a performer.
For sure.
We talk about visuals and
yes. He entertaining from
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. You get no pushback from me.
Absolutely. And he just coming off a tour, one of the highest grossing tours at that.
Well, tell his ass to go back on tour and to see him in LA. He lives in LA. I'm sure he would love to do it.
That'd be
and
dope.
The thing is, you're paying for it out your own pocket.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Bad Bunny did him a favor because he don't get nothing out of this. What does he get? No. He already the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah. Yeah,
he had the most popular. He had the most popular album last year. Got another. He's most popular right now. So what does he get?
Right.
Some like Taylor. What does Taylor Swift get out of this? Beyonce did him a favor because Jay-Z is responsible for bringing the but what does she get?
Yeah. Hey.
I would love to see Chris Brown perform.
That'd be nice.
I'm trying to think who. I saw Prince in person in 2000 when he was in Miami.
You were cutting up in the rain.
I saw Beyonce in New Orleans when the power went out.
Oh, the 49ers game.
Yeah.
The Raven 49ers game.
But I don't know.
It don't matter who you pick.
It's got to be somebody big. It's got to be
some people upset.
I'm trying to think. Well, that's on Jay-Z. That's why Jay-Z get the big bucks to decide who's going to do it.
It got to make sense.
Maroon 5 in Atlanta ain't make no damn sense. Who?
You don't like Maroon 5?
In Atlanta?
Hold on. Let's stay with me.
Yeah, I like Maroon 5.
Yeah, Maroon 5, Creed, Hoobastank, but that's up my alley now. Now we talking. Now you're talking my kind of business.
Oh Lord.
Hey, Chad, y'all know about Hoobastank? You know about Creed?
Yes, I know Creed.
Oh, hey, boy.
Yes.
Now we talking.
Bruno Mars did Super Bowl 48 in New York. Mm-hmm. So Bruno Mars is unbelievable in concert. I don't know if anybody's ever saw Bruno Mars in concert. Bruno Mars is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I know it's going to be a topic of discussion tomorrow. A lot of people not going to like it. It was in Spanish. It was this. It was that. That man could have sung every song in English. The mere fact that he was from Puerto Rico rubbed some people the wrong way. That's what that was about.
Yeah.
Ocho, let's check out our Super Bowl winner who won our ticket, Ashley Owens, giveaway winner. Check this out, Ocho.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nightcap. Thank you, Shannon Sharpe. Thank you, Ochocinco. Thank you, Dan Morgan, for sending me to Super Bowl 64. Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Congrats to the Seahawks on the win.
Hey, that's dope.
Congratulations, Ashley. Glad you had a great time. Glad your team won. Dan Morgan from Morgan & Morgan, thank you for blessing us with those tickets to give away. I'm sure our audience really, guys, y'all, I can't believe we had two guys and y'all stunk it up. Y'all let this lady come up there.
Hey, she killed the answer too.
She did.
She killed it and explained it in depth so we can understand it. And the other two gentlemen, they fumble, man. They fumble. Congratulations to Ash, though, man. That was dope. Hey, we need to do that more often, huh?
Huh?
We need to do that more often.
I beg your pardon?
Stuff away. We need to do that more often, giving stuff away to the fans. Okay. That's, even if we not at a live show, like just randomly each night, give away, maybe prizes or just something.
Okay.
I don't know, no TVs, a car, do shit like Oprah did. Mm-hmm. No? What you think? Chat, when y'all like that, chat, sure opportunity to win a car?
Huh? But we ain't got sponsors like Oprah.
Oh, they coming. Don't worry about it. Oh, they gonna come because the product is what it is. The product sells itself. We damn near like Blue Magic in American Gangster.
From seeing goals to the trophy, Seahawks cut Sam Darnold is now a Super Bowl winning quarterback. How did you feel about Sam Darnold winning the Super Bowl, Ocho?
I was happy, I was happy because I understand his story. Yep. I understand his plight. I understand everything he's been through. How it started off going to the Jets. Obviously, most of the time when you go early, the expectations is a huge burden on your shoulder. And then you go to the New York media. You know how it is to have to deal with the New York media. He spent 3 years there. It didn't work out. He had a stop in Carolina. He had a stop in Minnesota. I think the stop in Minnesota was kind of the writing on the wall. I mean, a blind man could see this is the quarterback for us. and they still let him get out the door. I still don't get it. And most of the time, it's all about situations. You go to the right situation with the right people around you, especially an organization that is built for winning and has a competent GM and competent structure from top to bottom. This is what you get. This is what you get. We don't talk about Sam Darnold in the conversation at being top 5. We don't talk about him with the Joe Burrows, the Lamar Jackson, the Josh Allen, the Pat Mahomes, the Jalen Hurts. But now we have to. Now he enters those conversations where we talk about some of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. And it's so funny, not that far removed, we thought he was a bust when he was in New York.
Well, he was. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it out. He was. He had more picks than touchdowns. Now, I think the thing is, Ocho, what's so satisfying for him is that 3 teams gave up on him. The Jets gave up on him. Carolina gave up on him. Minnesota, after he won 14 games, gave up on him.
And the 49ers.
And the 49ers because they got Brock Purdy. I mean, I'm not so – look, I'm not – look, I think Sam Darnold, he won the Super Bowl. But, I mean, all things being equal, would you take Brock Purdy? I mean, Purdy has been – how many – no, he's been to 1 Super Bowl. Remember, he tore his shoulder off the bone that in the championship game against Philly. Yeah. But it's got to be satisfying to him to be so highly touted coming out of college, and to have 3 teams give up on you, and to finally find that redemption. And no matter what, Ocho, I don't care. It takes somebody believing in you. As great as Tom Brady was, it took Coach Belichick believing in him because they kept 4 quarterbacks, which is unheard of on an active roster. They kept 4. Because Coach Belichick saw something, say, he's not ready right now.
Right.
But I think if we can keep him in our system, I think we got something, guys. I think we got something. He believed in him. Sam Darnold just needed somebody to believe in him and get with a competent organization. Ain't nobody ever wouldn't tell me one person that used the in a sentence, Jets incompetency. Chad, have y'all ever heard that? No. It's truth and fiction. Truth has to make sense. Fiction has to make sense. There ain't no way that, Ocho, you can't write no script like this. You can't write a script like this now, Ocho. Not like this.
Hold on, not.
The man said he saw ghosts. Ocho, you remember you was at the podium like, I saw ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What, you in a scary movie? What you mean you saw a ghost? Like, yeah.
Right.
And he was scratching his head, his eyes got big. I was like, well, damn. I don't know, cuz. Football might not be for you.
Listen, if you were to tell the Sam Darnold story, right? If you didn't watch football, how he got drafted, where he went, his success at USC, and what happened at New York, Carolina, San Francisco, Minnesota, and then they would think it's a movie.
Yes.
Oh, this is a Hollywood movie. Hollywood movie. I like it. But the fact that this is actually a real story, a redemption story at that, it's dope. It's dope.
Hey, if you want to beat Seattle, you better be able to run the football.
Got to.
You got to be able to run the football.
And it starts up front. If you ain't got them boys up front, so you're able to run the football, it ain't happening.
No. Oh, Joe, who deserves more credit, Mike McDonald or Sam Darnold?
Ooh, Mike McDonald, yes, but probably Sam Darnold, because if Sam Darnold's not there, I don't think they're in the Super Bowl. As great as their defense is, if you don't have Sam Darnold, I don't think
I'm
you're
gonna lean
there.
towards the quarterback also.
Yeah, I don't think you're there. Hell, look at the Broncos defense.
Without quarterback.
No Bo Nix, you see what happens. Bo Nix gives you your best chance to win, even though you have a great defense. Bo Nix goes down, as great as your defense is, you still fall short.
You can't overcome that. It's hard to overcome inept quarterback play.
Yeah,
it really is, Ocho. And no matter how great your defense is. I mean, what did Drake May throw for last week, 2 weeks ago? 86 yards? 86 and they won the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They won the game.
Yeah.
He made and Sam Darnold made enough throws. I mean, he to go on the road and make the throws that he had to make against San Fran, and then to beat. I'm trying to think, who did they beat in the first round of the play in the divisional round of the playoffs? But anyway, and then to take care of the Rams in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Kicker Day. I mean, look, their special teams were great. Because think about the special teams, what Raheem Shaheed did against the Rams on that Thursday night game. Think about what he did against the 49ers in that playoff game. Think about how many times the punter pinned them down. Think about how many big kicks that the kicker made. They're special teams. Yeah. Special teams, you don't really think. They call them special for a reason. Mm-hmm. And for the most part, Ocho, we practice them. We give them a little 5-10 minute spot here or there. We interrupt practice, go and get 5 minutes. All right, get y'all ass off the field. And here we come back with offense and defense. Right. You don't really notice them until you get a punt block, one returned on you, or things like that. You miss a kick. And then you're like, man, damn. But Seattle was really, really good. They were great defensively. They got better and better offensively and special teams wise when the addition of Raheem Shaheed took their team to a whole different level. Took it to a whole different level, Absolutely. Ocho. And that was the difference in the ball game tonight. Seattle. Drake May. How do you want to assess his performance, Ocho?
His performance wasn't good tonight. I mean, it wasn't good tonight. It wasn't good tonight. I mean, for the most part, in the playoffs, he didn't really look like himself. He didn't look like the Drake May we've seen throughout the season. Obviously, the offensive line didn't play well. Didn't make it any better for him, especially being able to pick up the blitz to make sure he was comfortable. They made him so uncomfortable being a rookie quarterback. When he did have time, he made errant throws. When he had time and he had people open. Outside of that, he's only in his second year. That's the good thing. He's only in his second year, and he showed huge improvements from his first to his second year. So this is a learning experience for him. I know what it takes to get to this point. Now that I've already been here, I can continue to build the blocks off of this. With the season we've had, I can go back, I can watch film, I can see some of the things that teams did to me that made me uncomfortable. So when I'm back in a situation like this again, I know how to handle it. When I see certain looks again, I already know what's coming, so I can recall what I've already seen and be better prepared for it. So I think he's going. The New England Patriots found their quarterback of the future, and I'm sure they will be back in this position again, especially having Mike Vrabel as a coach. Who set the standard, is going to continue that Patriot way that we always talk about of structure and discipline and playing good football on both sides of the ball. So they're going to be fine. But Drake May, my salute to him, hats off to him, because he's one of the reasons why they even made it to the Super Bowl to begin with.
I agree with you, but they need to go get him a big time receiver. He's not to the stage right now, Ocho. He's only 23 on his second year, where he can elevate people. He need a big-time receiver that can help elevate him.
Right.
Look, you don't realize how special a guy has to be to raise the temperature in the room. Ain't a whole lot of guys that you can say you can put him on the team and say, okay, he make this team better.
Right.
Go get him some help. The guys you got, they're fine. Go get your stud. If you can go trade for A.J. Brown, go get him. I call the Cowboys. What y'all want to do with George Pickens? We'll give you go get him.
Yeah.
I don't know who's available on the free agent market as far as wide receivers, Ocho. Maybe there's a guy, I don't know a whole lot about what's available in the draft, but they need one.
Right.
They need one. They do. They got guys. Tom can win with guys.
Right.
Everybody can't just win with guys. That's what I would go get. I think defensively they're good. I like Chason. I like Milton Williams. I like Barmore. Jennings. I don't know what they're going to do with Jennings. He's solid, very good at run defender. I'll go get me another pass rusher too. You can't have enough of them, Ocho.
Yeah, pass rushers. Oh, listen, the better depth you have. I mean, the better depth you have, especially as pass rushers, and you can keep them boys fresh and always rotating. That's a beautiful thing.
And offensive line. You guys got to get better. Look, you took Will Campbell with a top 5 pick. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's a top 5 pick, Ocho. I know he's top 10, but he's got to get better. That's not good enough.
Yeah.
That's not good enough. And like I said, I'm going to chalk a lot of this up because I saw him play early and he played better than this. And maybe, come back for the stretch run. But Ocho, he had problems with Will. I mean, and look, the guys that he's going up against, they're not slouches. Will Anderson was an all-pro. Bonito was in the Pro Bowl. Those guys that he's going up against tonight, they're very good. But you got to be able to turn somebody's water off. You can't let them beat you up the field. You can't let them generate speed to power and overtake you. I know. I hear all the they talk about he got little T-Rex arms and stuff. His arms and he letting everybody get too close. I don't know nothing about his arm. Tunch Elkins was 6'2", offensive tackle for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Unless he had John Jones arms, 84-inch reach.
Right.
He just got to get better, Ocho. He's got to get better. Mm-hmm. Who knows? Maybe he's better suited at a guard. But if you're gonna play that, you got to be that boy dog to stand on that island. At left tackle?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the money. That's the money spot.
He's got to get better. They've got to get better up front. Ocho. Bad Bunny. Man, damn, I guess many people didn't boycott as we thought, Ocho. Bad Bunny delivered the most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time. The show drew 135 million viewers, surpassing Kendrick's record. Rock Nation Super Bowl viewership since he's taken over. I guess that's 2020. He did 103 million in 2020, 96.7 in 2021, 103.4 in 22, 121 Rihanna in 23, 123.4 in 24. Kendrick did 133.5 in 25, and coming over the top by almost 2 million views, Bad Bunny. Bonito. Go ahead, Ocho.
Hey, well, one thing I can say is a lot of people will complain, and the percentage of people that didn't enjoy it, the percentage of people that didn't like it, the percentage of people that wrote think pieces and had huge dialogues on their displeasure with the halftime show and complaining about, it was in Spanish, I didn't know what was going on. It's a very small percentage, Unc. It's a very small percentage. What people have to understand is that the NFL is trying to grow. They're trying to grow a consumer market outside of just the United States. They want to grow globally. That is the only way, growing globally, that you continue to push the boundaries, include cultural diversity. And I think they're doing a really good job at it. And if you think about it, we've given a different halftime performer almost to every different genre of music. So whatever you do at this point, I think people still will not be happy. They're going to always complain about something. You will never be able to please everybody. So I like the direction that the NFL is going with the halftime shows and touching each and different genre of music and giving them their opportunity to have that big stage.
And I think his interview on Apple Music is the most watched interview on that format. I think he's 68 million and counting. But it's always funny, the people that boycott, but they didn't tell nobody to boycott them when they perform. I know a guy that talking about he had his own thing at another venue. But did you remember when ain't nobody boycott? We ain't gonna get into that, Ocho. Let's not do that. But you know what I'm talking about. But listening at people, and they would talk about we paid $5,000 a ticket and we paid this, and it's like, I come to see Benito. I ain't know they call him Benito. I ain't know Benito Santiago. I didn't know that was his name. Bad Bunny. But there's like, we come to see Benito, and they started speaking Spanish, and they were so excited. Yeah, they had on their team gear. They had on the Seahawks, and they had on the Patriots. Somebody, I think I saw somebody, his team wasn't even in it. He said, I came to see Bad Bunny. I came to see Benito.
Right.
So,
Right.
At some point, I mean, you're not gonna please everybody. When they had Kendrick, he wasn't broad enough. When they had Usher, he got old songs. When they had Rihanna, well, she showed up pregnant. They had Kendrick, when they had Dr. Dre and Snoop and Mary J. You're not going to please. When you got almost 400 million people in the United States, you're going to offend someone. But you know why? Because people are looking for reasons to get offended.
Yes.
Ocho, I don't like apples. Yeah. Okay, if I don't like apples, just because I like something, that don't mean I hate something else. If you like oranges, that don't mean you hate apples and bananas. That means you like oranges. Right. You like mangoes. That don't mean you hate watermelon and honeydew. But people get so offended. They're looking for a reason to get offended. Oh, this is an American sport. This is okay. Broaden their horizons. You like American food, but you be tearing up some Mexican food. You tear up Indian food. You tear up Jamaican food. Yeah. But y'all need to stop this and stop looking for reasons to get offended. Right. Like I said, I ain't know one word. I couldn't tell you what the song was, but I was grooving, and the visual effects and the production was over the top. Over the top. I love how he played to his heritage, Ocho. I love the guys playing dominoes. I love the sugar cane. I love the snow cones. I love the ladies in the nail salon getting their hair done. I loved it.
Even if you don't understand the words, you become one with the music.
I'm moving.
Sometimes you go to the club. You can't even hear what's being played, but you become one with the music. It's easy to do. I think most of the people that were complaining, saying, "Oh my goodness, I don't understand what he's saying." Okay, if you don't understand what he's saying, just go and flow with the beat. It's about having a rhythm. Maybe you don't have rhythm. Maybe that's why they mad.
Probably.
Because if you got rhythm, all you do is you catch the beat and become one with the music and have fun. That kind of music, it's about a vibe. You don't need to understand when you travel to the DR, when you travel to Spain, when you travel to Puerto Rico, when you travel to Brazil, you're not going to understand what they're saying. You're not going to understand the music, but you're not going to understand the words, but you become one with the music depending on where you are. And people need to understand what the NFL is trying to do globally, not just here. We want it to be one of the best sports to watch outside of the U.S. And we're competing with soccer, which is number one outside of the U.S.
Well, soccer is the number one in the world because more the Europeans play it and more countries play it.
Yes,
the African nations, the European countries, they play soccer.
Of course,
really, they don't play America, and that's why basketball is so big globally because there's the Slovenians and the Serbians, and they got so many different people. But when in football, every once in a while, Ocho, you'll get like the gentleman we're going to bring on tonight. We'll get a few here and there that come from Cameroon or come from Nigeria, come from different countries, but not to the vast number that soccer, not to the vast number. That's why baseball. They got the Puerto Ricans and they got the Dominicans and they got the the Nicaraguans and they got the Japanese with Shohei and these others. So and the Panamanians. I've stopped looking for things to get offended for. Unless you're speaking directly to me, I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, some people are miserable.
Yeah.
It's nothing you could do about it. Some people are miserable, and you have to allow them to live their miserable lives where nothing anyone else does is going to make them happy. They're going to find something wrong. They're going to nitpick at something, and it's unfortunate. That's some of the times that we're in now. We're in 2026. When we talk about cultural diversity,
they don't want that. Stop it. They don't want cultural diversity.
No, they don't. They
want what they want. They want them to stay here. Everybody else stays here. Your opinion don't
and no
matter.
one else gets opportunity.
My opinion should supersede yours. What I want should supersede yours. So it ain't no diversity. I mean, look, and somehow if somebody gets a job, they're a DEI hire. No one has benefited more from DEI than white women in America. But we ain't gonna have that discussion. We're not gonna have a real discussion.
No. Hey, Well, we can't make it a political show.
No,
we can't do that.
But they know.
We got to keep it.
But they know.
Yeah.
In colleges in Title IX, they know affirmative action who's benefited the most. But y'all ain't ready to have that real conversation. But one day we will.
Yeah.
But it's look, you know. The hammer and the nail can never be a rivalry.
Wait a minute. Take your time. I know something good coming.
Ocho,
take your time.
How can the nail and the hammer, how can they go back and forth when we know how it's going to end? The tree will never have a great relationship with an axe. Okay.
Come on, man. Hey.
We gonna move it along, but they know.
Hey.
They know. Y'all want to. How does the gazelle get down and sit down and have a conversation with the lion or the cheetah? How? We should be able to sit down. Really? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey, boy, you just pulled some gems out of nowhere. You hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, let me get a paper towel.
Yeah, we're gonna have a real conversation. All right, we got a very, very special guest joining us. He had a pick six, took it to the house. Ochocinco Nwosu. Did I get it right?
Oh, you got it right.
Man, I've been trying to say this thing all day because I'm like, hold on. I wonder if the end is silent. Then I had to go back and listen to the TV copy when Mike Tirico on the call, but he said the first name so damn fast. I'm like, well, damn. I get the Nwosu, but what's the first name? Hey, so Ochocinco Nwosu. So go ahead, Ocho.
Hey, Unc, you won before. So I need to take this moment so I can get a better understanding of what it feels like. Ochocinco, you finally won a Super Bowl. Unc, you won multiple Super Bowls, so you know what that feeling is already like. For you need to let me live vicariously through you and give me an explanation. We all come from different backgrounds. We all got to our end goal in different ways. What does it finally feel like to understand all the work you've put in? Whenever you started playing football, you reach the promised land, the plateau, the highest of them all, the biggest game, and you finally win one. Tell me what that feels like as if I'm a little kid, because I done played 12, 13 some years, but I've never, ever had the opportunity to have that feeling that you having right now. So just give it to me raw enough. My bad.
Pause. Yeah.
My bad. Pause.
Just hey, let's we gonna rewind that. We're gonna rewind that,
okay,
and then we're gonna play.
I got it. My bad. Just give it to me and
give it to him straight.
Straight, yeah, there you go. That's a good one. My bad.
Well, to be honest with you, man, like honestly, I'm not feeling how I thought I was gonna feel, if I'm being honest with you. Like,
real?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, the coaches have us wired in a way to where like every game is just like another game. So when we went out there and played, that's truly how it felt. Like it was just another game to us. It's like we expect to win. We expect to go into every match like, we're going to dominate these guys. And, when it was all said and done, it's like, okay, like what's next? We got another game. That's just how it felt. But I'm sure like once I see that ring, a little different. But right now, I don't know. I just don't feel like how I thought I would feel. I don't know. It's crazy.
Right. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, you're not the first guy that I've heard say that. But I think the thing for me is that everything as an individual, like, okay, I want to make the Pro Bowl. Ocho, I want to lead the team, or I want to lead the league, or I want to be an All-Pro. That's an individual goal. But only one team. There are 4 guys that make the Pro Bowl for wide receiver. There are three defensive linemen that make the Pro Bowl as a D lineman. But there can only be one Super Bowl champ. That means for the year, you get the basket, all the glory. And you said something very interesting. You like, the coach has us wired that we take one game at a time, and you're like, okay, what's next? But this was the culmination. So going into the week, you're like, okay, you watching them on tape, because the difference is like, you play a regular season game, you watch 4 games. You watch the last 4 games this team played. But when you watch this team, you watch everything. You go back from week 1, you go to the playoffs, they sprinkle a little preseason in there. And so you guys were locked in from the jump. I mean, I'm going to throw that last quarter out because y'all was in, and y'all like, okay, Let's not get reckless or do anything like that. And they got some of the cheap yardage. He threw for the most yards in a single quarter than anybody in the history of the game, and the game was a blowout. So how were you guys so able to get locked in and just basically have a bead on everything they were doing?
Man, shout out to Coach Mike, man. He's like a nerd when it comes to this football stuff, man. He's in the lab, man. He's studying hard. He's making sure we're in the right calls. He's preparing. He's got assistant coaches, making sure we know what's going on. We on the game plan. We studying every day. We watching film. We have about 2, 3, 4 meetings a day. We just so locked in. We're just communicating. We're talking. And just the whole team is just buying into what was going on. And we realized what was at stake. It was a Super Bowl. So everybody was just locked in, man. We just had one mission and one goal. We accomplished it.
Yeah. Hey, with that goal to accomplish, did you expect to dominate the game the way you dominated it defensively? Yeah. Because defensively, you guys won that game. Obviously, offensively, Kenneth Walker keeping that balance when you need to throw you through. But because you ran the ball so well, simply you were able to control most of the game. Yeah. Defensively, you watch. Obviously, you going in. You watch film. You see how the Patriots look. You saw how they look in the playoffs. You see how they looked in the regular season, and you take bits and pieces of what you're going to get based on their tendencies. Dude, bro, you dominated the whole game to the point where some people are saying the game was a snooze fest, not understanding. No, this is a defensive game. The defenses are controlling the game.
Yeah, they got a great defense over there. They got a lot of players over there. Their DB number 0, he was playing phenomenal.
Yeah, Gonzalez,
Milton Williams, they made plays. Number 33, Jennings, he made plays. They was just making plays. But we knew we kind of knew going into this week that we wanted to show that we was going to be the best defense in the world, which we did. And we had our mindset made up that we're not going to let these guys come out here and, do what they did to all these other teams. We know we get after Drake May. We killed their engine, which is him. They got nothing left, and we made sure we made that happen.
When I look at you guys on defense, you're not that complex. Y'all play quarters coverage. You keep the safeties back, and you say you're not running the football, and so we won't have to drop a safety down. Because when I look, you show something now. Y'all brought a lot of slot blitzing. Spoon, you normally see Spoon in coverage. Y'all saw something on tape because y'all brought Spoon a little bit more than I'm used to seeing him. Now, normally that's a Worry. He normally comes on. But this time, he was back and Spoon was coming. What did y'all see to you know what? We can catch him with the slot.
Yeah, you just got to switch it up. I'm sure they go back and they do their study. They see we bring Nick a lot with a lot of pressures. So Mike said, you know what? Guess what? We're going to bring Spoon. And Spoon's a great blitzer.
He quick.
Really fast, man. Spoon is fast, man. He can make linemen miss. He can juke. He can bend. He can just get to the quarterback in a hurry. Same thing with Nick. And so Mike just saw that. He switched it up. Nick's a great blitzer, but we switched it up with the Spoon, and he made plays.
He timed those blitzes perfect because when he's going, he hit it on a dead run every time. When they snapped the ball, he was on a dead run. And it's hard because, like you said, they so small. Big linemen used to blocking guys like yourself. And so when you get a DB and he doing all this right here, they got no chance. They got no chance. So
and one thing I want to say, Lieutenant, did coach, without you being disrespectful to your opponents, did coach most of the time you're going to a game plan, you're going to a game, most of the time you want to recognize who the fish is, and you draw a circle around the fish's head. The fish is the weak link. Obviously, you have 5 people in the offensive line, but there's always one weak link. Based on the game we saw, it was 3 fish. And it started from the center going all the way to the left. Was that addressed before the game started based on what you saw from their offensive line play throughout the week?
Absolutely. But instead of fish, we call it tilapia. We call it tilapia. So we knew from the center all the way to their left or right, those 2 rookies, we got to take advantage of those guys.
Okay.
Sure, down the road, they'll be, good players, they'll develop, but going into this game, we couldn't let that slide. We have to get out.
And the thing, when you get a fish, you don't let him off the hook. And I saw because they ended up putting D-Law. D-Law normally rushes on the offensive right side, the defensive left side. They're like, D-Law said, let me get some of this, man. Y'all over there eating, don't even invite me. Let me get a piece of this young fella. When Spoon came on that blitz, and you were right there because they made the mistake because Spoon got through. The guy blocked you, and Spoon just closed so quick because he was getting ready to throw, and you were Johnny on the spot. So when you see Spoon hit his arm and the ball's up in there, what's going through your mind?
Man, I just was reacting. Honestly, I didn't even think. I just caught the ball and just took off running. look left and right, hope I ain't get caught, no DB back. I saw it was good. I was out of there.
Yeah.
You got to think.
Did it feel like you was running? Oh, I was gonna say, did it feel like you was running in slow motion, like you running in quicksand, even though nobody was around you?
Yeah, it's weird because that was my first time like being in that position, like catching up. Like you receiver, right. You got to do it all the time. But me, I'm like, oh, okay, this is how it is. So let me just go ahead and not fall, not run out of bounds. Let me not do something.
Man, you ain't have no celebration set up. You got to have a celebration. Like, man, if I get a scoop and score, I get a pick six, I get something. I got to do something. You ain't have nothing playing.
Well, being from Los Angeles, I usually hit my squabble. I'm sure you guys heard that before, the squabble.
Right. Yeah.
Things were just moving so fast. And I was like, man, let me just celebrate with my teammates and just because we got to go back on defense again.
Right.
So.
You guys, look, I was thinking like, man, they might not score. This might be a situation. Yeah. So, because first half, nothing. Basically through 3 quarters. And then did it dawn on you at any point in time, say, you know what? Man, we might shut these guys out. Hey, guys, man, let's see if we can push this shutout.
Yeah, That's exactly what we were saying on the sidelines. Like, yo, keep that goose egg up there. Don't let them score. Don't let them score. You know, they was able to move down the field. They got that bomb on to Mac Hollins, and they got that scramble pass to Stevenson coming out in the goal line area. But we tried, man. We really tried to pitch that shutout. That would have been a great accomplishment in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and the thing, plus, when you think about Seattle, obviously the Legion of Boom. You got Sherm, you got Earl Thomas, and you got those guys, B-Wags, and you got that. Yeah. But you guys have established an identity on your own. Yeah, everybody's going to remember a historic defense. They will get remembered. But you started something on your guys' own. You call you guys what's this MOB?
The dark side, huh?
The dark side.
Yeah, dark side. I'm a part of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just something that we just try to bring, our own identity. Of course, we respect the Legion of Boom and what they've done. So we've kind of try to, integrate our own way of life, our own thing, MOB, which stands for Mission Over BS. It's something the leaders on the team came up with, and it's something that stuck. It's like our creed. It's something that we live by, and the dark side is just something that the defense is just incorporated and something we just built on.
I look at you guys. Get Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones was traded like twice in a single season. You get Big Leonard Williams. Yeah. Yourself, you come over from the Chargers. When you look at this team and how you guys, D-Law came over in free agency, and you look at how this team is constructed, you guys are built. Now, that doesn't guarantee you because, every year is different. Because we said the same thing about the Eagles, that the Eagles are going to be back, and boy, look out there, yada, yada, yada. It's going to be different. Because everybody's going to break you guys down. It's like, okay, look, they like to keep them safeties back. We've got to run the football. So it's going to be a different year. But the guys, the way you're constructed, you guys are built to last. You got a young football team. You got a hungry coach. And I think you got a group of hungry young men. What's your mindset going into the offseason? Because I'm sure you need some time away. It's been a grind for 5 months, 6 months. It's been a grind. You want to get away from it. But when will you start getting back into it? And when will you start like, okay, start getting into the group chat, start talking to guys, okay, what's the plan for next season?
Yeah, like you said, you definitely want to get away. It's been a long season. This is my first time playing this long. It's everybody's first time really playing this long, except for a couple guys, Coop and EJ. But definitely relax, get our bodies right. And it starts in OTAs because that's where it started for us last year. We made up that identity that we want to start in OTAs and build who we are. Start that brotherhood, that creed, that togetherness, that camaraderie that we build. It all starts in OTAs, off-season workouts, everybody showing up, being there for each other. And that's where we start to build this thing for next year.
He had an unbelievable game, sack, pick, took it to the house, got so excited he forgot his celebration. The world champion Seattle Seahawks, or Chino Nwosu. Enjoy it. That ring is going to be something crazy because it seems like every year the goal is the top from the previous year. You saw when the Eagles look back. I'm sure Jason of Beverly Hills is on speed dial because I know the thing. Hey, y'all ring might be this side right. It might be. I don't know if you're going to be able to lift your hand to hold that big old piece of rock.
I got a question though.
Yeah,
yellow gold or white diamonds?
White. White, it's clean.
It's something about that white. It's something about that white gold, man.
Okay, we was deciding that as the leaders on the team what we should go with, but I'm gonna go by y'all advice.
Yeah, that white gonna be beautiful. Listen, I never won a ring. As someone that's somewhat of a jewelry connoisseur, that it's gonna stand out.
For sure.
Well, congratulations, man, and enjoy it. If you get an opportunity, well, your guys are probably always. You guys are back in Seattle now, right?
Yep, got back this morning.
Did you have an exit today, or is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay. All right. If you get an opportunity to see EJ, tell him to come back and join us because he told us he win the bowl, he's gonna come back. So we expect him to come back.
For sure. I'll let him know.
I appreciate it, man. All congratulations. Right, great job, great season. Continued success, my brother. Will Campbell declined to speak to the media after their brutal Super Bowl performance. Patriots reporter Mark Daniels tweeted, "I asked Will Campbell to talk. He declined last night. He had tears in his eyes. I get that part of the job. I get that part of the job is to talk to the media, but also understands the human element of this. Tough situation for a rookie, and overall, I thought he was good to the media this year. And to be honest, I've seen a number of Patriot veterans, including captains, who have refused to talk over the years after regular season losses. So it's tough for me to criticize a rookie who had a tough game in the Super Bowl for not wanting to talk while crying." Ocho, you agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think reporters, obviously, they have a job to do, but also understanding the human nature and losing a game like that and having to talk to players, right after a game ends and understanding what it means to even reach, a game of this magnitude and lose it with all the work that you put in. Some reporters understanding, what players are going through and allowing them to be able to express themselves if they want to talk or if they don't, and have an understanding of that. I know you want to get your answers, your questions answered, but I think it's cool, that they understood this moment, and some reporters probably wouldn't. I mean, I don't see how you couldn't, be that rude and lack self-awareness on why a player couldn't answer any questions you might want to have answered after a game like that. Let me ask you a
question. If they win this game, do you think he declining to talk? So he only human if they lose? Is he not human if they win?
So you want him to sit there and have a conversation when he's crying, knowing they just lost the Super Bowl?
That happens. We've seen it. We saw Josh Allen do it. Did we not just see Josh Allen cry?
Yeah, and we saw memes because he's a quarterback.
It is what it is.
We saw memes. No, I don't agree with you.
It is what it is.
If I don't feel good after losing the Super Bowl, I'm not talking. No,
but I want to hear you talk. When you win, I want to see you talk.
Let me finish. Let me finish. That's two different situations. If I win, I'm happy. Of course, I want to talk. If I lose the Super Bowl and our season is over, and I'm not feeling, I'm emotionally unavailable at that moment.
So he's the first. So let me
I'm emotionally unavailable at that moment, and I don't want to talk.
He's the first offensive lineman to give up a sack in the Super Bowl. So what about those linemen from Carolina that let Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware beat them all game?
Oh, when they played the Broncos?
No. That's a part of it, Ocho. Being a professional. Win, lose, or draw.
Man, listen, we not going to use that professional word as a crutch every time a situation comes up when the player doesn't want to talk because he's emotionally damaged and he just can't.
That's a part of it, Ocho.
The guy's crying. Hold on. He's crying hysterically in front of the camera and who wants to see that? I don't want to see that. If you can't control yourself and you're crying because you're hurt, don't answer the question.
That's the human element of it. It should hurt.
So you
lost, okay, so you didn't play well.
Oh, so okay, we thought it didn't play well, so also wanted to talk because he didn't play well. So he's hurt, he didn't play well, and he's crying. So you want him to not only play bad, but you want more embarrassment with him crying in front of the damn camera.
That's the human element of it.
No, that's performative. That's what it sounds like to me.
So in other words, you said he was performing. So he wasn't really hurt. He was just play crying.
You want to stand there crying after playing bad just to say, oh, no, that's because everybody going to pile on him. You cry, baby. You shouldn't be crying because you played bad.
No, you should. Because the more you invest in something, the more it's going to hurt. It should hurt.
Yeah.
I'd have been upset if he wasn't crying.
You see what I mean?
Ocho, he got his ass kicked every playoff game. He got his ass kicked against the Texans. He got his ass kicked against the Broncos. He got his ass kicked last night.
You see what I Now you see why he ain't going for that goddamn camera? He be getting his ass whipped all goddamn post.
Yes. Long. So what's new? What's different about this time? This ain't the first ass cook he took. Hey.
Oh man. You got to understand, Unc. It took a toll on him. Continuously losing like that in the playoffs.
He could have done something about it.
He did. Oh my God.
Could he have done something about it?
Boy. I mean, probably not, because at that point, if you're already getting your ass toe up in the postseason, once you get to the biggest stage, the biggest game, and you're playing against that defense, that front four,
you're a top 5 pick.
Ain't nothing.
And I don't give. Look, I get. And they say, well, he got hurt.
He's a rookie. He's a rookie. Yeah, you top 5 against those that you played against in college, but it's grown men down here, man.
Ocho,
grown men.
Growing pains. I give you a prime example. Go back and look at Garrett Bowles. Garrett Bowles got his ass kicked for years. They tried to run him out of town. Turned himself into an all-pro. Because you know what? He get his ass kicked. He got holding calls. He got false starts. He got beat. But every time he step up to the mic, I got to play better, guys.
Yeah.
Now he's a first-team all-pro. Now he's a premier left tackle in all of football. That's a part of it, Ocho. Mm-hmm. You've dropped passes. Yeah. You've had mistakes. I mean, just think about it. When you had your worst game, did you never not talk to the media?
No, I love to talk. Win, lose, or draw. You gonna get something out of me, no matter what. Everybody's not built like that. I understand being a pro, like you said, but most of the time, especially a young player like that, a rookie, obviously coming off bad performances back to back against really good defenses, and it's tough. It's tough because now you're exposed and everything's magnified on the biggest stage on how bad you've actually been. Now there've been rumblings about the offensive line being bad, but you didn't see it because it wasn't magnified yet because you kept winning. But obviously the biggest stage, the world is watching, and then you go get your ass whooped consistently for 4 quarters. That hurts. That hurts. So I kind of understand it, especially when being a young player. But I mean, listen, growing pains. You'll learn from this. You'll get better from this. You were a top 5 pick for a reason. And I'm sure, listen, you got to get a little stronger. Got to get a little stronger, especially allowing grown men to move you against your will when you're already anchored down. Nah, that can't happen. That can't happen. I don't know who your strength and conditioning coach is, but that absolutely cannot happen.
He definitely gonna have to get in the weight room. His sets. He gave him the edge far too easily, and maybe it was his left leg. But my thing is, Ocho, and somebody I tweeted, somebody responded to my he was injured. Well, you don't get credit.
He was injured. Everybody's injured in the Super Bowl.
Even if that's the case, Ocho, you don't get credit for being injured and getting your ass kicked. You only get credit for being injured if you play well. Right. That's the whole purpose. Or sit your ass down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the whole part. Nobody's mentioning if Jordan doesn't play well in the flu game. What was so special about the flu game, Ocho? He had the flu, and he flu poisoning, and he did what he did.
Right.
We're not mentioning this. Kobe with the sprained ankle when he stepped on Jalen Rose. Well, okay, maybe J. Rose slid up under him. But if Kobe doesn't play well, we're not having these conversations.
Right.
I'm just old school. You ain't gonna always be up. But when you're up, you talk, and when you're down, you talk. And you know what, Ocho? I gotta be better. I wasn't good tonight.
Yeah.
I hurt my team tonight. I cost him. I'm gonna own this. Just like Josh Allen Say, I cost my team. Me. My mistakes. You got to do it. It's a part of growing. It's a part of growth. It's a part of being a professional. You and I, we love to talk. But don't think it's just because you love to talk, that thing get easy when you done mucked up.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it get hard now. It get hard. It get hard. I done been there. You got to think, you won way more than I have consistently. Yeah. So I had to do all my talking most of the time on the losing end. So I was very comfortable being uncomfortable. Yeah. I got used to that. Got very, very used to being uncomfortable.
Yeah. Will Campbell just allowed the most pressures, 14 in a playoff game since 2018. His 29 pressures followed in a single season postseason is the most ever recorded by Next Gen Stats. First round pick, the Patriots terrified Campbell is a bust. Nah, I don't think he's a bust because he was playing really good, and I don't think arms have anything to do with it. I just think the thing is that he needs to get with some really good offensive tackles. Call Big Willie. Call Andrew Whitworth. Call some of the better tackles that are that. And Whit went to LSU, so I'm sure Whit ain't got no problem helping him.
Right. Mm-hmm. But also, most of the time too, when you want to learn from someone that plays your same position, you want to learn from people with your same body type, with your same playing style. You know, because if you go to Big Willie, if you go to Big Whit, hell, you talk about Big Willie 6'6", 6'7". You go to Big Whit 6'6", 6'7".
He's 6'6", Ocho. Yes.
Well, he's 6'6" with T-Rex arms.
I don't.
Are you sure he's 6'6"? Are you sure he's 6'6"?
Yeah. Hold on.
Nah, they got to have the measurements wrong because there's no way if you 6'6", your arms have to be long in general.
Not necessarily.
That don't even sound. Now I'm thinking maybe he was a little on the shorter side if he has short arms. Most of the time, that's almost reserved for those that are 6 feet, 6'1",
320 pounds.
With short arms? Oh, hell no. Nah. Okay, well, I understand. Well, listen, well, how's he gonna punch if he got short arms?
That's the problem. He ain't got his punch. Cause like I said, Ocho, he has a problem with speed guys, and a lot of guys have with speed guys. But guys that can turn speed to power, so they look like they're gonna bend it, and then they bull you. And when he sat down,
right over him,
they go right over the top.
Yeah.
Of him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Big Willie will be able to help with that.
Go to Whit.
Whit too. Yeah. Absolutely.
Cause you played with Whit, right?
Yeah. Whit was with me in Cincinnati. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
But I mean, everybody doesn't have like long arms. If you look at like most athletes, if you look at like us, Ocho, we got short torsos, long legs.
Yeah.
You see the way we build. Same way. From my waist to my head, about this, and then I got long ass legs and long ass arms.
Yeah. Right.
But that's the way most athletes are built.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's just, man. Look, it's tough, Ocho, because like you said, you're on the biggest stage, 130-something million people watching. Everybody will remember this until you get that taste out of their mouth.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it ain't no secret, Ocho. If you drop a pass, you make a mistake until you atone for that. They ain't letting that go. Ocho, tell the chat about your week in San Francisco. How did your live streams go?
Oh my goodness. Chat, for those of you that don't know, I'm on Twitch for gaming. But this week in San Francisco, I decided to explore the city, see what San Francisco had to offer, see some of the hills, Golden Gate Bridge. I enjoyed it. I loved it. The people were very receptive. my favorite part about San Francisco, and for those of you, I don't know if you're in the chat, but if you ever come to San Francisco, Unc, I told you about Mini Bell Soul Food Restaurant. I'm not sure what area it's in. I'm not familiar with the area. Yeah, mini Bells. I've never. You know, I love soul food. I traveled all over the world, and I try all type of different cuisines. You know,
well, good. I can't wait till you get on these bull dick and onions that we got whipped up for you in a couple of weeks. Bull dick and onions. Yep.
Time out. Pause.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Pause.
We done found a lady. Ash done found a lady who can cook it. We done found a lady who also cook cow cotton cabbage. Yep.
Who?
You heard me.
Cow who? Cabbage with what?
Cow hoo-ha and cabbage.
You talking about like the ass?
Cow hoo-ha and cabbage.
Oh, you talking about like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You was like, hold on, Chad. This man just said he like to go different places, try different cuisines. Now all of a sudden he talking about nah.
Yeah, but I'm saying just by the names of some of the things that you're saying, those don't sound like delicacies. I like going places.
They are delicacies. Yep.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. The chat never heard of it either.
I'm telling you. What you think I've been doing? I've been locating all these places. Right. And they have no problem accommodating you and I.
Oh, so you're gonna eat it too?
Yes.
Okay, well if you're gonna do it too, I ain't got no problem.
Yes.
Hey, long as you ain't no problem with it. I ain't got no problem. I'm willing to try anything.
The sheep eyeballs and everything. Yes.
Oh, hey, little salt and pepper. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, because you listen. Sometimes, hypothetically speaking, if you were stranded on the goddamn island, like like Tom Hanks and Castaway, you had no choice but to eat what they offering us to eat. You gonna eat it, right? So I'm putting myself in the mindset of this is all I have to eat. So I had no choice but to. I
can't wait till you see that thing on the plate, them onions spread, that thing come out there simmering, that steam coming up off it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, long as it got a little seasoning.
I mean, you can season up what you want to, right. But you still know what it is. Just like when you throw that dollop of whipped cream, it's still the same thing.
That's fine. Hey, it makes sure they have a little ranch for me too now. Yeah, you know. Hey,
Ocho, you can't put Ocho. You got to get the flavor. I don't want you tasting ranch. I want you tasting the meat.
Nah, don't do that. But don't do that. If I'm gonna taste something, allow me to enjoy it by having seasoning.
It's gonna be seasoned. They cook it in season. They cook it in garlic. They cook it in onion. They got bell peppers. Yes.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay. I might need to add a little bit more.
Because I know what you're trying to do. No.
Listen, my palate, your palate is a little bit different. My taste buds and your taste buds is a little bit different.
I want you to taste that cow hoo-ha and cabbage. That's what I want you to taste, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna taste it, all right. You know, hey, I ain't got no problem now. You know what they used to call me back in the day, huh?
Yeah. And guess what? Yeah. Won't cost you a thing. You won't have to pay no $180.
Nope. No? Okay.
But we got some delicacy coming. Chad, I can't wait till y'all see old Ocho.
I'm ready.
He's talking about he ready. Come on, man. We ain't got to do this. I can see him now.
No. I'm good. Hey, I'm telling you, boy. I'm finna, boy. You know, I don't play now, especially when it comes to eating something. I don't play.
Yeah, everything. We eat everything. Chicken feet, we eat all of it.
Yeah.
Pig ear sandwich. I know you eat the pig ear sandwich. That ain't nothing call. You got to do is add a little mustard on it.
Pig ears, pig feet, pig tongue. Yeah. Man, ain't nothing. You know, you got to challenge me. Oh yeah,
like
pull a fish out the water. Let's eat him without cooking him. Let's do that. Sushi.
Me and my brother used to catch fish and bite the head off when we were younger.
Yeah, that's me.
But no. Nah, for me to eat it, it's gonna need to be cooked.
Okay. Yeah,
even if it ain't nothing but steamed. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Come on.
I'm just saying.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Ocho, we saw you line up against Coach Prime. Who won that?
Well, you know who won that, man. 10 toes against 8, man. You know who won that. Huh? Hey, once I put that coffee up, you know what time it was. And watch him. Oh, he done. He done already. You know why he done? Because he too low.
He gonna stab with that left because people forget.
He gonna miss. He gonna miss. Hey, I'm gonna dip right up under that. I'm gonna dip a shoulder. I'm gonna pick one side. I'm gonna dip low, and when he stab, he gonna miss. And him stabbing and missing and gonna push me forward anyway. Hey man, anytime I see Prime Chat, y'all know we could be at church, we could be at a funeral. It don't matter where we at. Every time we lining up. It don't matter, man. It's always good to see Prime, man. He was in good spirits. It's good to see him moving around like that again.
Yeah, considering what he had gone through earlier this year. Yeah, I mean last year. Excuse me. Yeah. To see him out there like that. Yeah, it's he seemed like Prime.
Yeah, absolutely.
He seemed like Prime.
Yeah. Saw Pac-Man. Saw Dez. I saw Desi Banks. I talked to Drew. I talked to Drusky too. I say Drew. Yeah, I say, hey, man, the church people on top of you, man. How you feel? Everything good? He said, yeah, Ocho. But the people got to understand, I'm creating content and I have to pull it from somewhere. Yeah. I'm getting it from somewhere. So I'm not, why y'all mad at me? And you're the inspiration to it.
Yeah. Y'all mad at me, but y'all steady giving that man. He steady buying Rolls Royces and Bentleys and living in mansions. And you got to worry about, whole show, hope I'm able to pay this light bill this month. But y'all mad at a comedian.
Yeah. It was dope. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the entire week.
It was Ocho, several people around the league believe Sean Payton, head coach of the Denver Broncos, will eventually give up play calling duties to OC Davis Webb, per Jeremy Fowler. It wouldn't be shocking if that happened. Boy, I want to see that day.
Yeah.
I want to see that day.
You don't think he'll relieve his duties?
I don't.
Huh? Stuck in his ways.
I do not. Sean Payton, claim to fame,
right?
Was calling plays.
Yes, sir.
He called the plays in Giants.
Mm-hmm.
When we beat them in the Super Bowl in 2000. Called the plays on Coach Parcells in Dallas. He called the plays all that time in New Orleans. And he called the plays. I just don't see it happening. I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm just saying I don't see it happening.
Does Mr. Wells have any experience calling plays?
He got promoted. He was the quarterback's coach. And they fired Pete Carmichael and elevated him.
Oh.
Basically, Pete Carmichael got he got blamed for the call that Sean Payton made. So, no, I just don't see it. I don't see it. And I think the thing is he kind of want to get back in that situation and to get a do-over because he knows it. I mean, when he laid his head on that pillow down that Saturday night, he know he effed up.
Yeah.
We don't have to belabor the point, but we will, because he effed up.
Yeah.
But this is what happens. This and hopefully Davis Webb comes in and he does a great job. I mean, hey, I'm not. Look, I would have loved to see the Broncos, but it's not like the Broncos can run the football either. So it'd have been very difficult. I think the thing is the Broncos can get after the quarterback, so it might have been a sack fest.
Right.
I mean, you might have had 13, 14 sacks between the two teams because both teams can get off the rock.
But even with that, let's say the Broncos were in a position tonight. I mean, you still give the edge to the
Seahawks.
To the damn Seahawks because they had the quarterback.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not gonna fight you on that, Ocho. I'm not gonna fight you on that. But just like it's hard for them old guys. I mean, if you think about it, Coach Landry called plays for the better part of his whole time when he was in Dallas.
Right.
So basically from 1960 until 88?
Damn.
So 29 years. It's just hard, Ocho, when those guys have been calling to give up that kind of control, because that's what you do. You're giving up control. Then you get mad. You should have run it here. You should have threw it there. Just like, why don't you call the plays then?
Right.
And so I don't see it happening. Jeremy Fowler seemed to think that it could happen, but I just don't see it. I don't.
It got to come from somewhere.
Yeah. And the thing is, Ocho, is that, you might say that now because guess what? Ain't nobody calling no plays. The last play got called tonight. Clint Kubiak for the Seahawks and Josh McDaniel for the Patriots. So there'll be no significant plays called until September. We'll see then.
Right.
We'll see if Sean Payton have that big ass board, and we'll see. If you don't have the board, Davis Webb calling the plays.
On the plays.
If he has the board, Davis Webb not calling plays.
Right.
So it's interesting to see what the Broncos are going to do next year. How about this, Ocho? Food prices and beer have been released for Super Bowl 60 at Levi Stadium. The most expensive burger on the menu was a hammy burger for $180. It's a cheeseburger with a braised bone beef in a rib shank, roasted, demi-glaze something, and Point Red's blue cheese fondue on a baked brioche bun. I mean, it looked good, but $180?
Yeah, the Super Bowl.
What they got to do with it, Ocho?
Because you understand there's a markup. There's a markup. They have to be able to make their money back. I mean, it's high.
$180, Ocho?
Yeah, it's the times we in today. I mean, you don't have no problem paying. You don't have no problem paying the price when you go to Chris Ruth. You don't complain about their prices.
Nah, they ain't got no $189. They ain't got no $180 burger.
I'm just saying, but it's a little pricey. It's a little expensive.
And I get it. Yes, they have some chefs, some world-renowned chefs preparing some of this stuff, but damn.
Right. Yeah. And you know what, probably, if you're a foodie, if you're a content creator, I think spending $180 to test this and film it and create content, I think that would be a great choice. If that is something that you would want to do, I kind of get it. $180, Super Bowl experience. It's a one-time thing. I can see somebody, and I'm sure somebody did it. Somebody that creates content. I'm sure they bought it. I'm sure they ate it. And
I would like to try
it. Well, it's too late now.
No, I'm sure somebody gonna make it. I'm sure somebody got that, make it somewhere.
Right. I mean, that is a lot for a burger, though, huh? $180?
Yeah, that's a lot of damn money.
Yeah, it looked like 3 burgers in one. 3 patties.
It ain't no patty. It is not no patties, Ocho. You do realize what it is, right?
What? Okay, maybe I must have missed something. You said it was a burger, right?
That's what they call it.
Right.
Well, I mean, theoretically, I guess if you look at it, Ocho, because it's beef. But
yes, sir.
I'm looking at that thing like that big ass bone, that big old Fred Flintstone brontosaurus bone hanging out the top of it.
Hey.
It do look good, though. Chad, that burger do look good, don't it? Now?
Yeah. A little Swiss cheese coming, dripping down the side. It look good.
It look good, and I like brioche.
Like who?
That bun, brioche.
Yeah, I'm not.
What y'all think, Chad?
With that.
How much that burger worth? I mean, I think $50, $60 might be good. $180? Oh, hell.
Yeah. Yeah. It's simply because of the festivity. Okay. Because of the Super Bowl. That's why I was marked up so high.
Ocho, ultra premium cocktails would run you $40. Lemonade was $12.
Okay, that sounded about right.
See, Ocho, that's why I ain't go to the game. I'd try to get a burger, some fries, and lemonade. That's $300.
Well, you got to do like us. You know how our people are. We take what we want to eat and drink in there with us. You take it in with you. You go to the movies. You don't want to buy snacks. If you got your girl, and depending on what
I'm gonna be on the suite.
Depending on her cup size,
I'm gonna be on the suite eating that food.
Oh,
I will be that. That's what I'll be eating. They have some pretty good food.
Right.
They have some pretty good food depending on whose suite you go to.
Okay. Oh, you gonna sit in the suite? I don't like sitting in the suite, huh? I like sitting amongst the people, so I can be a part of the game.
I am. That's why I'm in the suite. I'm a part of the game. We all in the stadium.
It ain't the same, Monk. It ain't the same.
I'm good.
It's not the same. Like when I take you to a World Cup game, we sitting in the stands so you can get. No, we are sitting in the stands so you can get the full experience of being at a soccer match, a football game. You got to get the true. You can't get the true experience in a goddamn suite. That's for them famous people, man.
They need to get me. I need something a little bit more. So 180, 240. So 180, 220 plus fries. Probably $15 for fries plus some candy. Yeah, $300. Nah, hell no. After you done pay, well, I guess, Ocho, they looking at it like, look, you done paid at bare minimum, you paid $3,000 just to get in. So what's another $300?
Yeah.
Some people pay $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a ticket. So when you pay that, they're like, what the hell are you complaining about for another $300?
Exactly. You're right. They understand the target audience.
Yeah. Well, at those prices, ain't nobody really complaining, Ocho. I mean, you can complain all you want to, but it's going to be hard for you to not eat anything for 4 hours. And I don't know, Kate, I ain't never seen, I'm trying to think. Have I ever seen somebody tailgate at a Super Bowl? I don't know if I've ever seen that, Ocho.
I don't even think they would. The prices were so high, I don't think anybody paying to get in the Super Bowl could tailgate.
I agree. So guess what? If you hungry, you gonna eat what they gonna eat, and you gonna pay them high ass prices.
Yeah.
So, I guess you stuck. But that do look good. And find out where we can get that from. I want to try it. Ocho, we can cut it in half. So we cut right down that bone. You get half, I get half.
Okay. I like that.